You owe me.
I see the Hanar is left. Thank you.
Not a problem.
Happy to help. Here, for your assistance in this matter.
Yay!
Now, if you'll excuse me, I should report to my superiors.
Yay, XPs. Ooh, keeper. Right, so we managed to move him along, so I'm guessing he's going to now purchase a permit. Oh, I've already got you.
Please do not disturb the keepers.
Oh. This is not... No. No. Really? It is. I've gone around in a... Hang on. Oh, no, no, no. What have I done? Right. Right. Is this where I... Ooh, a bank. One of the quests is there. Cool. One of the plot thingies. So this must have been where I came out. Now I've got two options. I can either go and speak to Barlavon, who's there, but I don't know that. So I'm going to keep going to Cora's Den because I've got two quests there. Then again, if I chat to Barlavon, he might give me another quest in Cora's Den. I don't see much point going backwards and forwards. But I'm here now. Tough. I shall keep going with my first plan. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. Yay, doors opening. Oh, elevator again. Sorry. Oh,
A Solarian excavation team has run into an unexpected problem after unearthing a Prothean dig site. Hanar protesters have blockaded the dig site, claiming that artifacts of the Enkindlers, as the Hanar call them, should not be disturbed. The excavation team has appealed to Hanar representatives on the Citadel to reach a diplomatic solution.
I thought I'd tweak my graphics settings to be higher, but maybe oh, I'll have a look at them after the recording session. No, still waiting. In we go. Right, to the Presidium. We're looking for Cora's Den. Right.
Do you really think we'll find him down here?
He always stops in for a few games of Quasar before he makes his drop.
Fist is gonna be pissed if we take down his supplier.
A lot of traffic here. How fast do you think those cars are going?
What cars? What?
Not really my kind of place, but there sure are some spectacular views here.
What are you guys talking about? What cars? Ah! You're confusing me. Right, oh, keeper. Scanny, scanny. Right. This elevator oh, another elevator. Down we go. I quite like this, guys. I quite like this, actually. It's not a straight... It's not a proper lift, per se. It's more... What's the term? A ventricular railway, to an extent. But it's slightly too steep for that.
Binary Helix has settled out of court with a Krogan group that had accused the Genetics Corporation of fraud. The Krogan group had contracted Binary Helix to perform studies with a long-range goal of curing their genetic sterilization. The group later sued for a return of investment money when the study produced no viable results.
Caden? Do you know what happened to Ashley? Hopefully we don't get into a fight. She just phased through a door. She's a ghost. It's the only explanation. She actually died on Eden Prime. Welcome to the wards. Yay! Codex. Woo! Woo! I thought I'd got rid of all of these. Right. I thought I had gone through these. Obviously I haven't, so I shall read them now. Citadel Conventions. These diplomatic talks occurred in the wake of the Krogan rebellions as a response to the destruction of the conflict in an attempt to distance the Council from the brutal Krogan warfare. The conventions regulate the use of weapons of mass destruction. A WMD causes environmental alteration to a world. A bomb that produces a large crater is not considered a WMD. A bomb that causes a nuclear winter is. Use of WMD is because weapon, should that be R? No, because it's the use that's forbidden, not the weapon. But the weapon is forbidden, but it's mainly talking about the use. Right, use of WMD is forbidden on garden worlds like Earth. Of course it is, because we live there. Sorry, cynicism. With ecospheres that can readily support a population. If a habitable world is destroyed, it will not be replaced for millions of years. The conventions do not forbid the use of WMD on hostile worlds or in sealed space station environments. Many militaries continue to develop and maintain stockpiles. The conventions graded weapons of mass destruction into tiers of concern. Tier 1 is the greatest threat to galactic peace. Tier 1, large kinetic impactors such as asteroid drops or deorbiting space stations, effectively free and available in any system in the form of debris left over from planetary accretion. Kinetic impactors are the weapon of choice for terrorists and third galaxy nations. Third world. My goodness, that's not even trying to cover up anything, is it? Tier 2. Uncontrolled self-replicating weapons such as nanotechnology, viral or bacteriological organisms, von Neumann devices and destructive computer viruses. These weapons can lie dormant for millennia, waiting for a careless visitor to carry them onto another world. Tier 3. Large energy burst weapons such as nuclear or antimatter warheads. Tier 4. Alien species deliberately introduced to crowd out native forms necessary for the health of an ecosystem. Ecological tampering can take years to bear fruit, making it difficult to prove. Right. The Presidium Ring. The ring is an enclosed loop of park-like space serving as the connection point for the wards. The interior walls are lined with the embassies of influential species and private residences for the galaxy's elite. The Presidium is full of open-air restaurants, bars, and luxurious meeting places. Gravity is about 1/3 of Earth's normal. A holographic sky is projected over the ceiling of the ring. Unlike the 24/7 bustle of the wards, the Presidium maintains a 20-hour day's schedule, with a 6-hour night where lights are dimmed and the sky goes through a night cycle. Offices and residences are often open to the interior. It is not unusual for embassies to have no exterior wall at all. This does not cause a crime problem due to the heavy CSEC presence and ubiquitous monitoring devices on the Presidium. Thieves are quickly identified and apprehended. I've not looted, have I? Uh-oh. The ring is the location of the Citadel's spaceports. Being closer to the centre of the spin, there is less motion for a ship to match, and the reduced spin gravity makes handling cargo easier. Hundreds of ships pass through the Citadel every day, and every species with an embassy is granted a private dock. The tower, at the centre of the ring, holds the administration of the Citadel Council. The tower rises over a kilometre from the ring, appearing to thrust forward parallel to the ward arms. As the tower is at the centre of the spin axis, it experiences little centrifugal force. Gravity is maintained using mass effect fields at a 90-degree angle to the ring of wards. A consular dock can be found at the base of the tower. While normally used for diplomatic couriers and spectre business, the shuttle stocked here can evacuate the Council of Government in an emergency. Right. The wards. The majority of the Citadel's population lives, yes, sorry. The majority lives, yes. The majority of the Citadel's population lives in the wards, the 5 massive arms of the station that house the residential and commercial districts. Many galactic races have established cultural enclaves here. Population density... is it enclave or is it enclave? Many galactic races have established cultural enclaves here. Enclaves here. Population density and cost of living are extremely high, akin to Earth cities such as Hong Kong and Singapore. The wards are open-topped with skyscrapers rising from the superstructure. Towers are sealed against vacuum as the breathable atmosphere envelope is... envelope, yes. I get distracted. I get confused with how to pronounce it, words in English, which is depressing considering I'm English. Right, towers are sealed against vacuum, as the breathable atmosphere envelope is only maintained to a height of about 7 meters. The atmosphere is contained by the centrifugal force of rotation and a membrane of dense, colourless sulfur hexafluoride gas, held in place by carefully managed mass effect fields. The view from the wards is spectacular. In the background, stars, the Serpent Nebula, and the nearby blue giant called the Widow move across the sky as the station rotates to stabilise itself. In the foreground, the lights of buildings and vehicles on the opposing ward arms perpetually shine. The Citadel has no real day or night. While the station keeps to standard galactic time for political functions, business is rarely closed and residents acclimate to sleep and work according to personal needs rather than a day-night cycle. Additions and modifications are constantly being constructed, though they must stay within certain specifications that will not compromise the operation of the station. Occasionally, the Keepers will descend on an area of the ward and move or change the architecture without explanation. Residents have learned to live with these inexplicable intrusions. Why? Why are you letting them do that? The Treaty of Faraxon. Due to the destructive potential of dreadnoughts, the Council races agreed at the Faraxon Naval Conference to fix a ratio of dreadnought construction between themselves. Didn't that happen in the 19th century? Like, dreadnoughts were really powerful boats, and that was the dreadnought race, which was one of the things that helped cause World War I, and they did put limits on it, I think. Or was that post-World War I? Right. At the top of the pyramid is the peacekeeping Turian fleet. Below the Turian are the other Council races, currently the Asari and Solarians. Council associate races are at the bottom. The Human Systems Alliance is part of this last group. The ratio of Turian to Council to associate dreadnoughts is 5-3-1. For every dreadnought humans are permitted to build, the Asari have 3 and the Turians 5. I don't think I'll look at the primary. I know the primary is probably really useful, but I don't see any point in having him talk through it. And if I mark or viewed, I won't be able to read it, so yeah.